Hi. Okay, I'm back. I'm back on Facebook, back over here on YouTube. I'm going to hope that everything is steady. There's no reason for it not. There's no wind. There's no reason for me to be losing connection here, but why not? It's just been a hell of a 2 weeks. As I was saying earlier, Cancers have been struggling. Lots of readings. I would say seems like every other person. Look at that. And I would say it's because the kids are home, but they're not. It's not. Last week the kids weren't here and I was still having trouble. So I'm here. I'm going to wait to see if anybody comes on board Facebook. This is awful. I know Facebook doesn't like me because I won't let them advertise on my posts. So they always try to get me to let them do their advertising. I don't really want their ads on there. So they don't like me. Okay. Here we go. How are we doing out there? Hey, Garrett, how are you? No? All right. Well, Facebook is up. It's supposed to be live right now, but no one's on. So that's great. Oh, it's been a week. It's been 2 weeks, actually, of pretty difficult times. So I guess no one can get on Facebook. That's fun. I'm just talking to nobody, I guess. This is crazy. It's crazy. All right. I'm going to wait a few more minutes here, hopefully. Is this for real? Is this really just not letting me do anything? Kathleen, hi. Okay, people are coming on board. Good. Thank you, Kathleen. All right. So, yeah, Libras and Cancers, that's who I saw this week and last week. I'm not going to lie. The energy of this past 2 weeks, and I do not struggle with depression. I don't struggle with anxiety. Hey, Garrett. Hey, Dee. I do not deal with those things. Luckily, blessedly, I'm usually pretty upbeat. I'm the right person for the job. I can listen to these readings and listen to people's problems. At the end of the day, say my prayers, lay at the feet of the goddess. I'm good. I wash myself clean of that. Hey, Karen. But the fact is, the last time I saw energy like this, and the last time I saw anything like this, it was the weeks leading up to Sandy Hook shooting. That's the last time I saw this energy. Hey, Dee, yeah, Libra and Cancer, I'm telling you. Elise, Sandy, hey, Sandy, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm not happy to say this. People have been coming in the past they've been dragging in, I should say, the past 2 weeks. Not low energy and not depressed energy. It was more, what's the word I'm looking for? The pressure, just this unrelenting sense of something's going to happen. Something just feels bad. I remember those weeks leading up to Sandy Hook when people were coming in my shop and they were saying things like, Laura, have you checked the earthquake maps? It feels like there's an earth event going to happen. It feels like the earth is going to end. It feels like something terrible is about to happen. And I'm like, I know, I feel it too. Don't know where it's coming from. There was no solar storms. There was all this stuff, the planets. There was nothing to indicate. And then that horrible, horrible day, that horrible shooting. And it did feel like the world ended. And for a lot of us, I mean, I don't want to talk about it. That was a terrible day. For those of us who had young kids in school in the area, when all the schools were locked down, when none of us could get access to our kids, never mind just watching this horrible scene unfold. And it was a nightmare. So, and then of course, before that, 9/11, which was again, I didn't own a shop at that time, but I remember feeling the pressure leading up to that day. But the shop was profound, Sandy Hook, and I got to tell you, it's that same energy now. It's oppression. That's the word. It's not depression, and it's oppression. It's a sense of being oppressed. It's coming from nowhere, and it feels like it's just holding you down, like you can't be buoyant. You try to pick yourself up. All the usual tricks aren't working. All the things that usually bring you up, not happening. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's the feeling. And that's what I'm feeling. That's what people who are coming in the shop are expressing as well in so many words. Lots of death Animals passing. It seems like every third. I scroll down Instagram, I scroll down Facebook, I scroll down. Can't comment because I'm on a ban again. So if I'm not commenting on your post, it's because I can't. But yeah, it's like that. Every post is either some animal is very sick, dying, someone's in the hospital. Hey, Faith. Yeah, people are heavy. That's right. Thank you, Kimberly. And I say this not to, I'm glad. And Petunia, I gotta tell you, and I said this to somebody earlier today. People are having babies. They're getting engaged. They're buying homes. They're going on vacation. It's not universal. Not every single person is feeling the energy. What it is if you talk to people, you're going to hear them more or less say, something doesn't feel right. Okay? Something just doesn't feel right. And that's what I'm talking about. When I do readings, it's like not every Cancer, not every Libra, but obviously the ones coming in my shop. And don't forget, people come to my shop normally for a reading. It's not like, hey, everything is going so great. Oh my God, things are so good. Hey, Laura, throw a few cards. Let's see if it's going to... No. It's because there's something troubling them. It's because something's going wrong. And so, again, I that's what the energy that I get to hear. Normally doesn't bother me. I always say I'm the right person for the job. But just these past 2 weeks, and I'm hearing it from the bigger world. I read all over the world. I read all over the place. And the people I read in the military, everything is on alert. Everything you're feeling is real. And I'll validate you. Excuse me. That's the only purpose. It's not about misery loves company, but I'm validating you. If you're feeling this energy, if you're feeling like the other shoe's about to drop, you've been feeling it for a solid week. And I'm going to say too, oh, honey, I'm sorry, Garrett. And I know you started that new job. It was so exciting. But I'm all congested and coughing too. Hey, Leslie. All right. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm hearing. I'm very concerned. I'm watching the real estate market, and I of course I can't post on Facebook, so that's miserable because I'd be posting some very important stuff. The market is getting ready to make a huge shift. If you don't have to buy a house right now, please don't. Wait a little longer because the apartment market and the housing market's about to correct in a big way in the opposite direction. So people who bought high, they better be planning on hanging on those houses for a while because they're not going to sell them. Luxury items, and I've always kept my prices low because you can come in my shop and spend no money. I don't care, but you can spend a... Here we go. We're back. Yeah, a lack of hope. I know I froze. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, but you refinanced Trace. Oh, God, it's coming in and out. I don't know why. The wind died down. We had very bad wind here for the past 3 days. Crazy wind. And it's like a... It's like a wind alley up Minerva Street, the way it blows. It sounds like Dracula's castle. It's actually a very cool sound at night, but it does sound like, woo! It has that crazy wind sound, So, oh boy. Teodora, I will tell you that if your niece just passed last night, and I am really sorry, she's in transition, so I'm sure she's fine. But there's really, it's very hard to reach someone when they've just passed. Usually they say 6 weeks. Not everyone. Some people can reach when they're in the process of dying. They can reach them on the other side. But most mediums I know say it is a transition period. So I'm so sorry though. All right, guys. So that's what I'm feeling. That's what's going on. Let's see. There's a fair tomorrow. I've got Karn and Sandy at the fair tomorrow. Let's see. Karn does mediumship and the Psi cards. And Psi cards are like a cross between tarot cards and playing cards. Oh, honey. Oh boy. I'm so sorry. I'm reading the comments. I'm so sorry. For people on Facebook, someone's niece passed in a tragic accident yesterday. So, I don't know. It's been a lot. There's been 2 people that I'm close to that I read for, but I'm close to. Their mothers both passed within 24 hours of each other. And it's been very sobering. Very hard. Again, like I said, the things that normally boost you, just not working. It's just not working. And it just feels like someone let the air out of the tires. You know, you're trying to make the car go, and the tires are flat. So I'm going to shuffle cards. I hope that we get some kind of message. We got, Beltane here, which is a lovely Sabbath, and all about springtime and hope and the Fae and all sorts of wonderful things. And so if you get a chance, May Day Eve, that would be day before the 1st. Go out, if you can get some dew, wash your face with dew. That's one nice thing to just brush your hand across the grass or the bushes and just wipe your face with that. And it helps promote beauty for the year to come. Maybe a little gift for the Fae. A little dish of milk or some candies, some pretty little stones. Just little ones, little tiny trinkets. If you wanted to make a fairy door, put it up. Nice activity with the kids. You put it next to a fireplace, or you can put it by your front door. It's like hanging a welcome sign, basically. It's an etheric means for them to enter, and house fairies can actually be very nice. And oh no, Orlando, come here, come on. Come on. Say hi. You've been. Yeah, it is nice. I post up, but I can't post on Facebook, so I think I will try to get some Beltane posts up using China's gracious enough. Let me use her. She's like, don't post anything that's going to get me banned, because then we're both banned. And I'm like, I'm not going to. They got me on a post from back last October, which they already got me on. I'm like, don't you delete these things? And it was a stupid, excuse me, it's a stupid meme. Anyway, it's ridiculous. And that meme that video I posted where the guy blew up his backyard trying to kill the ants, like blowing up the anthill, and he poured gas in the whole yard, like boom. They got me on that too. That was inciting violence. So that got me in trouble. Yeah. I think the ants are running the show. Some weird alien overlords or something that are really running the show here. And the meme that I shared again back last October, and they already got me on this once, was 2 people on chairs and they have ropes around their neck. It's a drawing. It's not even a cartoon. It's a drawing, and the caption is, "Be careful trying to save the life of a narcissist. You're trying to save them, and they're trying to end you." And the one person's leaning over trying to cut the rope, and the other person's trying to tip the chair, and end the other person. So that's the meme, and that's what they got me on. And it was from last year. Someone I know got banned because they posted a rescue video for a dog, and the dog found a home. And they for some reason I shared a picture, it was a sad picture of a starving child in Africa, and it won awards, and the photographer ended up committing suicide. There's a whole storyline to it. It's a famous picture. It's a sad, tragic picture, and the photographer could never deal with the guilt of winning an award for a dying child's picture. I posted it with the story, and they got me for inappropriate child content, like child porn. I'm like, you couldn't see anything, by the way. The child's covered up or huddled up. It was just a horrible picture. And basically, the photographer took the picture and then grabbed the child and ran, because there was a buzzard watching. It was just a very awful, against a bleak background. It was a starving African child, and could not save the child, and then couldn't live with the guilt, and he wound up killing himself. He was a famous photographer. And that was a very famous picture. So, I'm coughing because I swear the allergies. You're in a mood too, Orlando. You've been in a rough mood. Just really, the animals have been crazy. High alert. Like usually birds, when there's a storm rolling in, they get really puffy and they get really anxious, and that's how it's been. You want to say hi again before I start throwing cards? All right, so like I said, I have 2 readers tomorrow. I was saying I have Karn, who does side cards and mediumship, and I have Sandy, who does tarot, and she does soul portraits. They're beautiful. Sandy's a juried artist, and basically she throws tarot cards, talks a little bit about you, but about your where your journey is taking you, what your soul's purpose is. It's really a neat reading. It's a really good reading for young people who are just finding their way spiritually and want some direction. It's a lovely reading. And of course a tarot reading as well. Just plain tarot. So that's what's going on tomorrow. So I'm going to throw cards, guys, because we still have Dia's saying that her dog is barking. Yeah, well, I'm definitely on the list, Greta. There's no doubt I'm on the list. Is the lighting okay? Does everything look all right? All right. Trying to get things so you can get everything. All right. I don't like these glasses, but okay. So anyways, if anyone has any questions, if anyone has anything they want to ask, please ask it in the comments. I don't do personal readings. These are Tarotscopes. It's for the 12 zodiac signs. It's a 6-card reading for anyone who's new here today. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want to throw cards at home, I do read to teach, so I'll tell you the cards I'm reading and how I interpret them, and write down or listen and pull the cards at home and see how you interpret them, if you interpret them differently. The first card is the situation. The next 2 cards are what's directly implicating or what's directly impacting the situation, and then the last 3 cards are the outcome. Okay? And like I said, obviously not every Capricorn is dealing with work issues, but they are, but whatever. Thank you for the compliment. They're always working. There's always a work issue with a Capricorn, but not every Leo is having relationship issues. Not every Sagittarius is, having struggles with family. But often when I'm reading people, I will say the situation, like, oh, that's not me, but it's my sister, and I was just talking to my sister before I walked in here. Or, oh my God, my son is dealing with that. I was going to ask you about that. So if it's not about you directly, is it about someone you care about? Is it someone you're close to, a best friend, a family member? It may be a message for them, okay? And I can only tell you that because I'm not hedging, I'm not trying to make it fit all, one size fits all, because readings don't. But it could be something that would be relevant. That's how readings go sometimes. All right? But we did, last Saturday, I did a video on Facebook Live called, and I'm calling them Talisman After Dark. I've been doing them for a while with Andrea. That's our medium and tarot reader that comes in from Boston. Interesting. I've never seen anyone read quite like Andrea. She actually throws tarot cards and speaks to spirit as she's reading the cards. There's a whole dialogue going on all over the place. But I've been doing them on when she's out once a month. We sit and we talk what she's seeing in Boston, what I'm seeing in Connecticut, and we compare notes and laugh a lot. And this past Saturday, Andrea was there, but we had Karn join us, and we talked about mediumship. There's a lot in the video I think you'll find interesting. I really love roundtable discussions. I love debate. I will often leave up on Facebook, not arguments, but debates. When I've gone back and forth with somebody and it's respectful, and it always is, I won't go there. I don't call names. If you want to get on my nerves, call names. I hate that. But a respectful dialogue. Hey, why do you feel that way? What makes you say that? Here's my understanding. China recently told me that they've taken debate and debate club out of a lot of the high schools. This idea of, and so polite discourse is becoming a endangered species, I guess. But isn't it nice when you can talk to someone and actually learn something? Like, hey, school me. I don't mind. how do you see that? This is why I'm seeing it this way. This is my experience. And I think that is how we all get to have a common understanding of each other. But when we don't do that, when we just lock ourselves down and say, this is how I feel and I don't care, I'm not going to tell you why. But, it's like, oh, well, if you're not going to tell me why and call me names, then I guess we're not going to understand each other, are we? So, anyway, we enjoy the round table. I'm going to be expanding on that. There's other readers going to be joining us on Saturday nights. I'm hoping to have guest people come in as well. And yeah, so that's something. If you want to go back on the Talisman and Cauldron page and cursor back a little bit, you'll see there's not many posts because I'm banned, so you can find it pretty easy. Usually I've got like 8 or 10 posts a day, more on my personal page. So, anywho, that might be interesting for some of you. All right, and of course I'm going to start with Aries. I want to see what comments are up here. I know, and you know what? Let me ask. I'll ask China, and she'll put it on YouTube. Okay, she'll do that for me. I have no idea how you do that. It's easy to share from YouTube to Facebook. There's a many part process to get something from Facebook up to YouTube. Well, let me see. Again. Let's start with Aries, okay? And Aries. Yeah, I'll remember to ask. Well, she always listens to these usually the next day anyway, so I'm sure she will. Aries. Oy, Aries. Okay, so Judgment. The 5 of Cups reversed. The Lovers. Justice. The 4 of Cups. And the 7 of Wands. Okay, this is interesting stuff. And it's been about career for Aries for quite some time now. And again, we kind of keep with that theme a little bit. I want to say Aries, looking at these cards, Judgment, 5 of Cups reversed, the Lovers. I really think Aries has kind of set themselves free to some extent. Like, no expectations, but done with the past. Really, really cutting ties. And I wouldn't say Aries is one to carry a grudge, but Aries is a volatile sign and they're reactive. And so they trigger pretty easily. Sorry, Aries, you do. But this is Aries embracing something new. And whether it's a relationship, the Lovers, it might just be, or doing something you truly love doing, really feeling complete in something, or yeah, whether it's a relationship or it's a career, it's creative. Justice, signing contracts, paperwork, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands. It's really about building on talents, building on skills, but making sure that it's always done. It's something that I really love to do. It's something I really want to be with this person. I really want more time. I want to. But it's about, a lot of it is self-taught. It's like relearning what you already know, or learning new skill sets. Again, going back to, like, if it's a relationship, I'm not going to mess this relationship up. I'm not going to do things the way I've done them in the past. I'm going to figure out some new ways to communicate. I'm going to find new ways to connect. If it's career, if it's, I want this to be new and different. Again, it's about learning and training and studying, but all with an eye to, I'm going to enhance what's already going well. I'm going to enhance something I'm already really enjoying. I'm not going to mess this up. I'm gonna make it better. And really walking away from things in the past that just didn't work, aren't serving you anymore. And really asking yourself, this is about shadow work, by the way. This isn't shadow work. This is very different from shadow work. This is more about, it's light work. It's life work. It's just, I want to do more of what I love, and I want to, do it well. So let's say you're a musician, it's like You know, Andrea often talks about like the learning process of being a musician. She's a singer-songwriter, and so just how she gets music out there. It's a very involved process, and there's a big learning curve. You know, you don't just make a phone call and say, hey, can I get some airtime? There's a whole process, there's meetings, all that good stuff. Hi, Liliana. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for Aries. I like what I'm seeing. It's growth. This is Aries growth. And evolving into something. Yeah. It's like when you have a house that you love and you want to only enhance it. Like, I don't want to do anything that's not going to add value. That's the best way to put this. I don't want to do anything that isn't going to add value. How's that? All right. So, Taurus. Taurus. Okay. Death reversed. Ace of coins. 4 of coins. 9 of coins. 2 of swords reversed. Magician reversed. Well, typical of Taurus to have lots of coin cards since they rule the house of money and investment. Death reversed is you choosing to end something. You choosing to be done with something. Death upright is endings thrust upon you, but death reversed is you're choosing to end something. What are you ending? I don't know. The Ace of Coins? The 4 of Coins? The 9 of Coins? You know, the way I read these cards, in the 2 of Swords reversed, which is, rock in a hard place, reversed, choosing rock or hard place, and the Magician reversed. Well, there's a couple ways I could read these cards. For one, many people right now are looking at, I can tell you from readings, looking at getting advanced degrees, hoping that that's going to enhance their career, value added, right? Investing time and money, putting into your education, and then, of course, that you should mean a big promotion with a master's degree, with some sort of, advanced degree. However, this is Taurus. I don't know that they want to invest the time or the money. This is Taurus asking themselves, is this all there is making money? Is this all there is? I say that because when the 4 coins, the 4 coins. Now, how else can I make money? How else, does it have to always be the drive to make money? This is Taurus asking themselves, are there other ways to make money? Is there other things I could be doing? Of course, we have to make money, right? Money is energy. It's the energy that puts the lights on. It's the energy that puts food on the table. It took me a long time as a Pisces to realize what money really was. A lot of us, especially my sign, money is dirty, money is ugly, money is the root of all evil, money, make you greedy. Yeah. No, actually, money doesn't do any of those things. Money is just energy. That's all it is. Energy can be good and bad. Too much of anything is usually a bad thing. Too much of anything is bad. And that's true of money too, and too much of the pursuit of money. And that's what Taurus is looking at. Taurus is looking at, okay, so there's money, and there's investments, and there's all that stuff. But I want to say Taurus is asking themselves, what else am I good at? How else can I make money? It's almost like I want to say, how can I make money out of the money sector? You know what I mean? It's like all the things you think of Taurus, investments and insurance and banking and whatever's working for Taurus. But now they're like, okay, but how else? How else? Now, don't make me wrong. Taurus is always a Taurus. Taurus is always going to want to say, again, value added. And the earth signs in general, especially Capricorn and Taurus, even when they purchase things, they don't mind spending more money. They don't mind, because like a Rolex watch you have forever, right? Oh, yay, Taurus. Yay, Liz. You buy an Audi, you buy a a Volvo, you buy a BMW, those are 300,000 plus mile cars. They're cars you have for decades. They're meant to go, and that's what you spend the money on. You're buying engineering value added in. And so Taurus is like, okay, I still want to value added in. You know, I'm gonna use Liz as an example. So she just bought a homestead. So here you bought a homestead. Okay. So looking at ways that homestead, how do you add value? Are you putting in gardens? Are you adding are you gonna start keeping bees? Are you getting some chickens? And if you get chickens, you know you're gonna be selling eggs, you know, hatch out some baby chicks, sell chicks. It's pretty interesting. There's all different ways to make money when you have some land. You know, plant fruit trees. And in 5 or 10 years, 5 years actually, you plant dwarf apple trees, in 5 years, you've got apple crops. If there's anything anyone can do, if you can't put in a vegetable garden, guys, put in a fruit trees. Put in 2 apple trees in your backyard. And at least you'll know you'll have a source of food, right? Hey, Deb. So that's something to think about. I can tell you guys, food's not going to get more plentiful. It's going to get worse. We'll talk about that later, but so this is Taurus. Again, value added in. How else can I make money? What other venues are there? And it's doing things that you really, not just doing what you're good at, but what makes you happy. A little bit of Aries there, you know? Okay. I guess if I was going to say, with Taurus, be like, does it always have to be done like this? Okay? I'm surprised in that reading that the Hierophant reverse, which is unconventional, you know, unconventional ways to make money, different. But that rock in a hard place, reversed. Holy crap, a big tornado just ripped through somewhere. All right, it just flashed across. Okay, Gemini. Here we go. All right, Angie. Okay. Ugh. 8 of Swords, 10 of Coins, Knight of Coins, the Devil, the Empress reversed, the 6 of Swords. Oof. Okay. Not great cards. Eight of Swords is never a happy card. And laying next to the Empress reversed, I would be worried, first of all, Gemini, for a mother figure. I'd be worried that someone's mother is ill. Mother figure. So a great aunt, a grandmother. That's my first thing that right off the hop when I look at these cards, I think, oh man, you may be traveling to see someone, okay, who may be taking ill quickly. That'd be my first concern. I'd ask someone, hey, where's your mother? How's your mother? Has she been sick? Okay. Because that 8 of Swords is mourning, is all right. 10 of Coins, Knight of Coins. Well, again, that would be money in the home, refinancing a home, again, value add to the home. 10 of Coins is a great real estate card. If you sell real estate, well, I guess you're doing pretty well. You're probably selling houses. There's money coming in. If you're working out of the house, again, money coming in. The Devil, the Empress reversed, the 6 of Swords. Devil's toxic behavior, toxic environment. Empress reversed, 6 of Swords. Okay, so Gemini, any of you who's got a mother in a nursing home, you need to pay a visit, make sure that she's being taken care of properly. If any of you have a mother or a grandmother, make sure that they're housing, make sure they're food, make sure that they're clean, make sure they're being cared for. If they aren't living with you, okay? That's one thing where I'm seeing the 6 of Swords, movement. This could be moving into the family home as well, or return back to the family home. I'm reaching there with that, but it's a possibility. Because the 6 of Swords is often relocation. You may be moving your mother into your home. There's that too. You may be moving a mother or mother figure, great aunt, grandmother, moving them into a different home or into your home. again, to remove them from something toxic. I'm not worried about you personally. I'm worried about, again, this matriarch. That's the Empress, reversed. And that's a woman out of power, often a woman who's ill. Sometimes a woman who doesn't want to have children will be the Empress reversed. A woman who doesn't want children, doesn't want to be responsible. Okay, but even there, let's say it's your mother and she's got an addiction issue, and that with the devil laying next to the Empress reversed, it could be. You have a mother or a woman who's drinking. Okay, at the same time, there's some aspect of moving them out of the house, or housing is changing. They may be asked to leave their home. You didn't miss Aquarius. We got a ways to go, but we were only on Gemini. All right. Again, I believe you're secure, Gemini. You're secure. But you do want to reach out, because you don't want to get the phone call, and make sure any matriarchal figure in the family is okay. And if you know for a fact they're not, be expecting something that's going to be disruptive. Okay? Cancer. Little Cancer babies. They were all over the shop these past 2 weeks. All right, Cancer, we have the Ten of Wands, a lot of pressure, usually related to work. We have the Chariot reversed. We have Temperance. We have the Six of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Cups reversed. Well, part of this is the classic, you know, when you're a working mom, when you're at work, you need to be home. When you're home, you got to be at work. You know, that sort of thing, that being pulled in two different directions, that's here. You may feel, Cancer, you're being held in place. It's temporary. Please stop. Hey. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come down. Let me sing you the song of my people. It's not a pretty song. Okay? You screech you with the song of my people. What are you doing, Bo? You saying hi? Say hello. Okay. So, Cancer, you may feel like you're being kind of persecuted, lots of pressure, but you're being held in place. Advancement is coming. The Six of Wands. The question is can you balance your time to take on more endeavor, more work, more... Stop it. And still meet your needs at home, emotional needs, family needs. And there's this Seven of Cups, which is, how do I balance all this? You know, how do I balance this? It really feels like the weight of the world right now, Cancer. And the best answer here is to do... Stop, please stop. Is to do nothing. The pressure is on, so you unplug. All right? So like if you have an outlet with too many plugs in it, you start unplugging things so it's overloaded. Start dialing back. You know? You're being held in place. Things aren't moving forward like you were hoping for. It's okay. Dial back. Take a day off. Because balance is everything here. It's about to get busy. Now, astrologically, that's supported because we're all being held in place. There's a lot of retrograde. It's all getting ready to move into Aries, the end of May. I'm going to just absolutely murder you. Stop. Come on. Come here. Come on. No, not hello. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Stop. Stop it. Here, have some coffee. You need caffeine. It's all going to get busy real soon, and then the balancing really comes into play. So while you have a moment, while things are stuck, while things aren't moving forward, release some of the pressure, okay? Take a minute. Because it's going to amp up worse, okay? in the weeks to come. So take this time right now while there is stuck energy. And okay, let it be stuck. Let it be stuck. I'm going to throw one more card just for guidance, okay? Yeah, Queen of Coins reversed. It's yeah, adding to it. Like we can obviously. Okay, stop. Stop. Obviously you want more money. The idea of advancing, the idea of you know, I don't know. It's really trying to juggle home responsibilities and work responsibilities. And if you're a male Cancer, you're still trying to juggle those energies. Home energy versus work energy. But I do want to say there's more coming. And there's a concern here too that you be paid for that when there's more coming, because I want to make sure I don't necessarily see I'm seeing more work, more creative, more stuff happening, things loosening up. But there needs to be some financial reward with that too. It can't just be, oh look how business has gotten, you know, busier. That needs to kind of like flow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's killing me. He's killing me tonight. He never does this. Come here. Come here. Come here. Orlando, come have some coffee. Come on. Come here. Come here. It's a horrible sound. Horrible sound. All right. All right. Yeah, because I'm going to tell you one more thing. Underlying fear of money loss here for Cancer. Like they're going to miss an opportunity if they don't jump on it, if they don't take it when it's offered, that they're going to miss out. So that's not really comfortable. But the cards are saying that while it's quiet now, oh my God. Do you know if you go on, because he was a rescue. He was, someone had him and he was, their youngest child became allergic to him. Cockatoos give a lot of dust off. I mean, a lot. Cockatoos and cockatiels, a lot of powder. If you have any kind of bird allergies or any kind of asthma, bronchitis, you're going to have problems with the cockatoo. But, and a lot of cockatoos are surrendered for adoption. When you go on the page, Cockatoo Rescue, you turn the page and they'll say, you know, I don't know what they say, but you click here and that sound comes on the, like, booming out of the computer. And they say, do you like that sound? If you don't get a cockatoo. Because this is their natural noise. That's the sound. Come here. I know. Hello. Here. You love coffee. Here. I don't even care anymore. Here. Have some coffee. I just don't care. So anyway. Yeah, that's the sound they make. And they're not big talkers. Cockatoos, unlike African greys and macaws, they don't chat up quite the same way. They talk a little bit. But that's more their screamers. They need a lot of attention. They're like toddlers. They're really smart. They cannot stay in their cage. They need a really big cage. African greys like a little more confining cage. They like to feel cozy. Cockatoos need a lot of room. I doubled his cage when I got him. He's got a huge cage. It's almost the size of it's for a bigger bird than him. Let's put it that way. So I think that cage is 4x5. That's his cage with lots of swings, toys, and lots of room. Okay, can I put this down over here? Okay, usually you sit right over there. Come on, you want to go over there? Do you want to sit over here? Come on, sit here. Can you sit over there and drink some coffee and calm down? Because that annoys me. That sound is really annoying. Okay? Can we stop? I know. You feel better now? Oh, I know. You just want some coffee? Is that it? That's all you wanted? You could have asked nicely. You didn't? I know. Is that good? Hello. I know. I have to say all the bad things because they see you and they think you're an easy pet. They think you'd be fun. Oh, I know. Right. I know. They're all watching you. I know. Say hello, Orlando. Hello. You whistle? Yeah. Okay. What? What's going on? I know. I appreciate that. Okay. So we have Leo. We'll be here all night because, you know. I know. Do you want to stay over here? Oh, you want to go over here? Go on down. You want to go down there? You can drink. I don't care. Drink the coffee. Just be quiet. All right? Oh my God. Pterodactyl. Oh, a pterodactyl. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah. And anyways, being a rescue, also cockatoos tend to bond with one person. He does love my son, and the kids. But they bond very hard. He was very bonded to the man of the house, and it took me a good 6 months to get him to stop biting the crap out of me. My hands were like, and get him on my hand and get him calmed down. So he, it's a lot of work. They are powerful birds. He's a Gotham cockatoo. He's not even a full-size cockatoo like a Malaccan. They hurt when they bite. They can, and a big one can really do some damage, especially to a child's finger. So, they're not pets you could eat. I've had birds for years, so I was ready. But anyway, all right. If you get a hand-fed baby and he comes to you as a baby, that's one thing. But when you adopt a rescue, and luckily he isn't pluck or anything, he's always been happy. All right, Leo, here we go. King of Coins, Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups, the World reversed, the Three of Wands reversed, the Seven of Swords. I'm begging you to stop screaming. It's really annoying now. All right. Well, first of all, Leos have been doing pretty good. I got to tell you, it's someone commented earlier they're Leo and they're doing good. I got to say, in general, Leos have been doing good, and in the readings, Leos have been doing pretty good. So, King of Coins, that's a great card. The Ace of Swords, high energy. Ten of Cups, happy at home. I mean, those are lovely cards. World reversed, things are changing. Three of Wands reversed, a Seven of Swords. How do I read those cards? I'm going to say one more card. I just can't take it. That goes through your head like a nail. Knight of Swords reversed. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. First of all, Leo, you may have a kid. This speaks to student and school. So you may have... This is really not cool. Please come here. You are out of your mind tonight. What's going on? What's going on? Stop. You may have a student or someone who's not sure what they want to do, changing their mind last minute, what school they want to go to. There also could be some bullying going on with a kid at school. Okay, this isn't great for that. You may just be finding out they didn't want to tell you, but there could be some trouble going on in that world. I have to tell you, I know a few kids in my circle. I know their parents, and they're dealing with bullying issues here at the end of the year. Just want to finish the damn year, you know? And we got bullying going on. And I say that because I'm looking at the Seven of Swords. That usually speaks to gossip talk, kid not wanting to go to school, that sort of thing here for Leo. The World reversed, again, not sure where they want to go, what they want to do. I think, Leo, again, like Gemini, you're in a strong position. It's someone in the family. It's someone that you know who is struggling right now. Looks like a young person. Knight of Swords. Reversed. Seems to be school-minded now. I never liked the Seven of Swords. That always speaks to gossip, office talk, to some extent bullying, but it looks like it's more of a group. It's not one person bullying. It's more of a group thing, like being ganged up on. Not cool. Ace of Swords has you, and again, you've created a secure home. Home is secure. This isn't coming from home. It's coming from outside. Really looks like school, frankly. The World reversed. Again, this is probably a kid who's leaving school. Summer's coming. Everything's going to change. But I will say this, Leo, you're on top of it. Ace of Swords, you're on top of this. You'll yank him out of school if you have to. Okay? That's where this stands. So, I'm going to throw one more card. Yep, Five of Swords reversed. This is going to the authorities and yeah, yep, you're going to listen to me kind of thing. Okay? So there's that. Leo. All right? My God, my brain. Okay, we did. This is awful. We did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Okay, Virgo. God forbid I forget the Virgos. All right, Virgo. Virgo. All right. Wow, first card up, Six of Cups. Taking a trip, leaving home. The Hierophant reversed, thinking outside the box. Page of Cups reversed. Page of Coins. Nine of Swords. Ace of Cups reversed. Eesh. Okay. What the heck? What was that? What was that, Orlando? What'd you do? Okay, that's... What do you... Okay, never mind. That was Daisy. All right. Virgo. Well, I'll tell you, first of all, this is Virgo out of their comfort zone. First and foremost. Virgo actually likes the conventional, and this is Virgo looking at the unconventional. Hi, Amy. Okay. Page of Cups reversed, Page of Coins. So this is Virgo making a decision, actually leaving. Either leaving... it doesn't feel like it feels like it's actually a physical leaving, honestly. Huge pressure. It feels like a decision that has to stick for a while, okay? And the Page of Cups reversed and the Page of Coins upright. So it's like... And then the Ace of Cups reversed. So it's like love versus practicality, which for Virgo is a very hard choice because Virgo loves to be practical, you know? But practicality at the risk of love, at the risk of... So let's just say someone said to you, hey, you know where you should move? You should move to Austin, Texas. You're in the ISD. That's where the jobs are. That's where you know, that's where everyone goes who wants to do movers and shakers. They go to Texas, Austin, Texas. You say, well, I hate that weather. Like, that's not... Nobody I know is down there. I don't... I've looked at pictures. It just looks awful. I don't feel it. I'm not... You know, so it's like... But, you know, I am an ISD and I do want to move forward, you know? That sort of thing, you know? Oh, you want to make movies? You got to move to LA, you know? Okay, but my family's here. I don't want to go to LA. I don't want to, you know? So it's that sense of... You know, am I going to love it here? And there's a big pressure because it feels like this is kind of a decision that it's not going to be lightly made, and it can't be lightly changed. You know, you can't just land somewhere. You usually give it 6 months to a year, right? And this is Virgo, like doing that whole juggling act. Like, now, is every Virgo moving? No, of course not. But it is this idea of choosing. And it's very much out of the comfort zone, whether it's traveling, but really the Six of Cups is usually it's a move. Where do I want to be versus where should I be? Okay? Okay. Libra. Libra. We have the Moon reversed. We have the Five of Coins. We have the Hangman reversed. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. The Six of Coins reversed. And the Knight of Cups. All right. Well, yeesh. Damn. So if Virgo is choosing between practicality and comfort, Libra is trying to figure out when to pull the plug. Okay? The moon reverse is things being revealed or asking, really taking a hard look. The hangman reverse is wasting time. And of course, the five of coins is wasted money. The Knight of Wands, lack of motion moving forward. The Six of Coins is hard work not paying off. Debt needs to be paid. And then I see the Knight of Cups. Now, it could be this. It could be this simple. You could have a young person, Knight of Cups, okay? Young person, looking to go to college. And I hear this all the time. It's like, I want to work in journalism. I'm gonna be a writer. Okay, so you're gonna have that degree. Where are you going to work? Like, what are you going to do with a 4-year, a bachelor's in journalism? It's this idea of wasted time, wasted money, wasted effort, and debt. And when I look at a young person, I think of student loans. I think of debt. And it's the moon reverse. Like, really take a second look at that. Can you find a job in that field? Where are the jobs in that field? And everyone says, oh, do what you love and the money will come. Oh, not necessarily. No. Not necessarily. Not every hobby pays off big time. And some jobs are meant to be hobbies. Sorry, but that's the truth. You can't make every hobby into a sideline business that's going to make you $100,000 a year. It doesn't work like that. Some stuff you sell on Etsy, it's nice to have a little extra money, but no. So my point to you here is, before you waste time and money and energy, and that's these cards, the Hangman reversed, the Six of Coins reversed, the Knight of Wands reversed, before you take on debt, Five of Coins, that you can't necessarily pay back easily, take a second look. I'm looking at the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is usually romance, arts, the arts, music. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be a music major, but if you're going to be a music major, where are you taking that career? Okay? Oh, let's see. Okay, so we have a comment here. Let's just see. Claire says, interesting. I'm in college. I'm not sure what I want to do at this point, and I feel like I am wasting time and money. I have a job where I don't even need a degree, and I'm excelling at it. Okay. And Claire, are you also a Libra? Yes, you are. You just said above that, I'm a Libra. There. That's what these cards are saying. Now, does that mean every Libra is struggling? No. But maybe you've got a young person who is. And so this is the advice. Okay, this is what you want to do. Before you waste time and money, where's the payoff? So a value added in? Where's the value? Where's the return on investment, the ROI? Guys, it could be that simple. I got people right now going, I'm going to go to real estate school. That market's about to bust. You may have missed that train, okay? We're seeing a big slowdown. We're seeing houses prices dropping. We're seeing interest rates rising, and there's about to be a glut of houses coming on the market that aren't going to be sold anywhere close to what they were selling for before, because people can't afford to buy like they could before. So it's an interesting time. Can anything point towards health? The only thing I would say is yes, if in fact the career of choice required physicality you don't have. Like, let's say, God, I was just talking about this too. A job that requires you to be on your feet and running. Like, let's say photography, journalism photography. I mean, that requires you to be, big camera on your shoulder, running around, and you have to be in shape for some of this stuff. My son is doing the off-the-grid thing, and he's doing it very well. He's been doing it for a while now. I don't talk a lot about him because he's asked me not to. He's doing his thing quietly with his girlfriend, with the kids, and he's happy, and he's likes it just like that. He likes being off the grid, literally. But let me tell you, people talk about wanting to do that. you have got to be in shape. He's up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He starts cutting wood now for next winter. You know, and that's on top of the building, the gardening, working on area farms. He's, you know, I mean, it's a lot. Hey, so, you know, sometimes, you know, if you want to do something, you got to be able to physically meet the demands of the job. But otherwise, Claire, no, there's nothing here to caution that there'd be a health issue. Okay? All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. And like the Leos, I gotta say, Scorpios have been kind of in a position of power lately too, which I like. Okay, so Scorpio, the Fool reversed, the King of Swords reversed, the Two of Wands reversed, Three of Coins, Wheel of Fortune reversed, King of Cups. All right. This is Scorpio. Not sure how to move forward in partnership. Okay? In my gut, it feels like a third party trying to break into a relationship. Now, that doesn't mean anybody's cheating. Don't hear that. What I'm seeing is someone interfering with family time, someone who's working to alienate, or someone who's the Two of Wands trying to. It could be a parental figure. It could be like, but it's reading as someone very mean, very difficult. Now, yes, it could be Scorpio getting ready to walk away from a bad relationship. I'm going to say that. Yes, it could be that. Waiting for the right time. Scorpio, if there's anything Scorpio understands, it's timing, okay? And Scorpio's waiting because it's not the right time. It's also Scorpio's getting their ducks in a row. But what this really feels like, honestly, to me, is a coworker, someone in authority, a parental figure, who's making it very hard. Joke's on them, because they picked it's like they picked the wrong person. They picked the wrong Scorpio. Because Scorpio's biding their time. If it's going on at work, Scorpio is they're not playing games. But they're biding their time. And Karma reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Timing. So if work has been interfering with the relationship, they're doing what they need to do, working the overtime. It feels like it's almost like getting overtime is almost like being thrust upon them at a bad time. I'm going to throw one more card. Page of Swords reversed. Hey, listen. Scorpio operates in silence. Scorpio operates in secrecy. They work in the shadows. This is Scorpio is on to this situation. Whoever or whatever is trying to wreak havoc here, it's not going to be tolerated. And they're just biding their time. It really feels like, and I've seen this. It's like you've got a family time, or you've got a family wedding, and you have the day is picked, day off, and then the boss is like, oh yeah, I know I said you could have that time off, but I got to cut it in half, or you got to be accessible for work, or just anything to fuck with you. It's someone who's really trying, and it's affecting family, it's affecting relationship. And Scorpio can't afford to quit the job, but Scorpio is saying, I'm just biding my time now. That's all. Because what Scorpio will do is wait until they've got another job lined up and everything's in a row, and then they'll still wait. They'll wait until they're absolutely mandatory, necessary. No one can replace them. And that's when they say, oh, by the way, I'm leaving. No notice. Bye-bye. You know, because you don't have to give you notice. And there were some really cool posts on Facebook, people doing that. Again, with that kind of a situation where it's like, you know, no, I'm not. I've asked for this time off. I'm taking my time off. I'm taking it back. Then I quit. And then nobody else can do the job. And that's what Scorpio will do. You do that, they'll come at you. All right. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius, Page of Wands, 4 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups, the Tower reversed, 4 of Wands reversed. How do I interpret those cards? Well, it's all about career. Page of Wands, new creative opportunities, right? Which is exactly what Sagittarius likes. 4 of Swords, 9 of Wands. 8 of Cups. It feels like, to me, taking a vacation before you take on another big project. 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands. 4 of Swords to me speaks to vacation, respite. It also could be the plans to retire. Looking at these cards, the Tower reversed. Again, you ending something, and the 4 of Wands reversed would be speaking like ending work. So, and it's got a chaotic aspect to it, where like if you were hurt and you were on the fence about going back or taking an early retirement, you're like, you know what? Taking early retirement. It also could be, you know, I'm starting a new job, and you know what? I got my vacation time coming, and guess what? I want it. I'm taking my vacation time before I start something new and big. I mean, I love the cards for Sag, and this is Sag taking care of themselves. Sag usually does, by the way, at the end of the day. Great cards in terms of moving forward, either taking time off to relax before taking on something big, or saying, I think I'm going to throw in the towel for now, and have my eye on something different. Lifestyle changes, but they're good lifestyle changes. And it's knowing when it's time. And let me tell you, Sag usually knows when it's time to unplug. Sag usually knows when it's time to say, all right, I need a break, you know? All right. Well, now my phone is getting low, so we're going to move a little faster than usual here. All right? I didn't think to charge my phone up. That's not cool. Really quickly, Capricorn, the High Priestess reversed, the 2 of Coins reversed, the 7 of Coins, the 10 of Swords, Strength reversed, 8 of Wands. Okay. Well, whenever I see the High Priestess reversed, it's saying do not take emotion out of the situation. Use common sense. High Priestess reversed. Don't over-emotionalize. Don't try to look too deeply. Common sense. 2 of Coins reversed. Money is about to get better. Okay? 7 of Coins. New ways of making money. 10 of Swords. Strength reversed. 8 of Wands. Well, I gotta tell you, when I see 10 of Swords and I see Strength reversed, I'm worried that you're going to get sick. It's funny. Claire, you asked about health issues. This is health issues. This is Capricorn working themselves to where they get sick. Okay? So Capricorn, heads up. Take a page from Sagittarius book. Know when it's time to take a break. All right? Sag wouldn't find themselves in this situation, but you would. Work yourself to death. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is focus on work. But focus on work on the creative end of things. You know, God help me. Stop. Come on. Come on. All right. One more card for clarity. 8 of Coins reversed. That is the hamster wheel. That is unrelenting. 8 of Coins reversed. Unmotivated, but work, work, work. Capricorn, this is a warning. This is just a warning to you. It's about to get better. It's take all your feelings out of it, okay? You're going to be fine, but slow down. All right? You're welcome, Greta. Have a good weekend. Aquarius. Wow. Okay, Aquarius. The King of Wands reversed. That's the male workaholic. Queen of Wands reversed. Female workaholic. Well, I like that, Aquarius, because you're teamed up with someone. Both of you care about the same things. You want to work. Star reversed. Two of Cups reversed. Emperor reversed. Nine of Cups. Wow. Well, the Emperor reversed is usually either working in a field where it's failing, let's say a failing industry, or this idea of we're not on the same page, this isn't what I want to do anymore. And I'm looking at the Nine of Cups, which is the best card, wishes coming true. So this is really turning industry on its head and saying, well, I'm just something different. I don't want the status quo. Emperor upright is status quo, industrial thought, but it's reversed, and it's saying, I don't want that lifestyle. And that's two people together saying, I don't want this lifestyle. Star reversed. This is a failing lifestyle. This isn't working for us. You know, this idea of the hamster wheel, this idea of, okay, we work 9 to 5 and this is what we do, and we don't want this lifestyle. Nine of Cups, Aquarius, if anyone's going to come up with a different idea, an unusual idea, another way outside the box, it is Aquarius, okay? And I like what I see. This is the card of somebody who says, you know what? Let's go live on a commune. Let's look at, let's go get one of those tiny houses or a couple of those tiny houses. Let's get some land. And this is what I'm seeing here. Okay, this is outside the box thinking. I don't want the status quo. You don't want the status quo? I don't want the status quo. Let's go do something different. Okay? And I'm saying it can work. All right? Pisces. All right, Pisces. Well, starts off with the Sun. Lovely card. Success. Queen of Swords reversed. Five of Wands reversed. Three of Cups reversed. Yeesh. The Hermit. And the Ace of Wands. Okay. Well, this is Pisces. You know, it's funny. Just the opposite of Capricorn. Okay. This is Pisces. Like, okay. Like, stop fucking around and pay attention to work. This is Pisces needing actually quite the opposite of Sagittarius. Instead of going on a vacation and recharging, this is Pisces. Okay, pull it all inward now. You got to get creative. You got to get deep here. Queen of Swords reversed. Three of Cups reversed. Five of Wands reversed. It's not working. Got some new creative energy got to go on here. Ace of Wands. You've got this. Teaming with other people is always the answer. Three of Swords. Shit. Ay. I will tell you again, Pisces, this idea of Queen of Swords reversed, making sure the people around you are healthy. That's important. Three of Cups reversed, Hermit. You may actually, Three of Cups reverse, you may actually need to remove yourself emotionally from draining situations. And there's a heartbreaking aspect to it. You may be in a toxic relationship. Five of Wands reverse is tired of the same argument over and over again. This is Pisces saying, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing things the same way. I'm off the hamster wheel. I'm not doing it that way. And this is Pisces kind of being clear about that, choosing their partnerships wisely and saying, no, this, you know what, this, I got to team with different people. I got to bring new people into this mix. I've got to, but this is Pisces getting really deep. Yeah. Damn. Success at the end of the day. Success, but it is about focus, and it is about, choosing partnerships more wisely. Not arguing. Don't arguing. I'm not debating this. Yeah. And not letting anybody else run the show. This is just, I mean, I hate to say that, but it's really about Pisces understanding their role in whether it's the relationship or it really feels like relationship-y. But then there's one card, so it's work too. This is Pisces can very easily get mowed over. They don't like confrontation. And here again, it's like the Five of Wands reversed. The same argument over and over. I'm tired of it. But this is Pisces saying, you know what? Maybe you need to be with somebody else. If that's what you want to do, is you want to argue all the time, it's okay. But I'm out. Lose my number. Literally, lose my number. This is Pisces really going alone at some of this stuff. And it could also be, I'm going to tell you, you may have a mother figure who's being unreasonable. Queen of Swords reversed is a female who can be very vindictive, malicious, manipulative. And this is Pisces again saying, you know, I'll cut you loose too. I'll cut you loose too. But all these things, and this is hard for Pisces. Other signs do this easily. Scorpio, Aries, other signs, even Aquarius and Sagittarius, you know, they're Capricorn, you know. It's like you are detrimental, you're not producing, you're not doing the right thing, you're not helping out, it's the same shit all the time, we're done. And they can go to sleep at night. And Pisces, man, that it's hard for us to do that. We struggle with that. And we give way too many chances. Okay? And this is Pisces, just, you know what you need to do. And you know what you need to do to be successful. And and it's not putting up with bullshit. Okay? Guys, my phone is about to die. Thank you all. I hope that was helpful. Everyone, get rest, self-care, get enough sleep, eat healthy, get outside. The weather's getting beautiful. And so I'm going to do with a screaming bird. I will talk to you all next week. And thank you for being here. Good night.